What exactly is wrong with Deputy President David Mabuza? That is the question that members of parliament want answered.
What happens to these questions and the work of the leader of government business? I think the executive needs to explain to us what is happening now, what will we do in terms of getting someone to answer those questions, because the work must continue. Although we feel for our colleagues that are ill, governance must continue.
Mabuza was last seen in public in July when he chaired the meeting of the South African National AIDS Council. Today was the third time in recent months that Mabuza has tendered an apology to Parliament, citing ill health. But his parliamentary councillor insists that the Deputy President is not seriously ill, but is only following the doctor's orders.
The Deputy President is not incapacitated, but was asked to not answer, because when you deal with having to speak for a long time, 3 hours, 4 hours, that actually happens. Now, it's funny. Mr. Julius also wanted to see correspondence between the Speaker and the Office of the Deputy President, which the Speaker correctly rejected. The Deputy President is ready to come and answer questions, but he cannot defy his medical team. He talks, he's walking and about, but that does not mean that if the medical team say you must be off, we create an impression that the President is in ICU. He's not in ICU.
However, the DA is not convinced and wants a solution from the government.
I think that he asks a very valid question, in that we still need to look after issues of government and national importance, and the country itself seems to be incredibly worried about what the situation is. So let's control the worry and the concern of the situation of the country, because of course, when the leader of government business seems not to be able to do the job, someone must step up and do it for him while he's incapacitated. That is just the normal flow of business. So I think let's not cast aspersions on one another. Let's accept that we all wish each other good health, that we all know that we're in a difficult circumstance. We hope that the Deputy President regains full health very quickly.
The EFF has proposed that Parliament amend its rules to allow the Deputy President's office to offer written replies if Mabuza cannot attend to Parliament in person or through a virtual platform.
Our proposal was that, so because we do not have the rules guideline in terms of what happens if a president or deputy president cannot answer questions orally in Parliament, can't we then schedule a parliamentary resolution that the office must then be able to give written replies, so that we're able to then cover the areas which we say are urgent in terms of all of these other issues there. So that does not require the change of the rules. It just requires the process of a parliamentary resolution to say that let's give for that provision.
In 2018, Mabuza traveled to Russia for medical treatment. 3 years earlier, he was also treated in Russia for alleged poisoning. The presidency has not provided details of the Deputy President's current ailment. For Newzroom Afrika, on Channel 405, I am Sbu Ngalwa in Johannesburg.